First, Nassau County, where in just about an hour, the school board will release its plan for reopening. Today, News4Jax spoke to the head of the schools about that and what a survey of parents revealed about their feelings on returning to class next month.
News4Jax reporter Maggie Lorenz joining us live right now in Nassau County. Maggie, you spoke with the superintendent ahead of this evening's meeting.
Dr. Burns, she gave me a preview this afternoon of what's to come tonight. She says the specifics of the plan, of course, can be expected to be detailed at 6:30. But she told me ahead of time, parents, you can expect 3 back-to-school options with the district taking into consideration both virtual and in-person learning. More than 800 Nassau County parents say right now they're not comfortable sending their kids back to campus. The Nassau County School District last month sent out a survey to get a feel for how many parents were considering in-person versus online learning. Superintendent Kathy Burns says she had 5,821 responses to that survey. Of that number, 831 said they would not return to school in August.
So we will have to adjust our units and our teaching units for our schools based on that information, but we certainly don't want to overwhelm anybody or any of our employees.
More than 3/4 of respondents say they will consider sending kids back to campus. So the school district is preparing for that influx. A couple weeks ago, the district published a condensed version of its reopening plan. That memo says in most classrooms it's not possible to keep 6 feet of distance between desks, but that all efforts will be made to keep small groups consistent and to minimize the number of students each kid interacts with.
What would be the protocol, the process? What would it look like if there were to be a COVID-19 positive case on campus?
So we have steps that are outlined of the steps that we take to identify if someone is identified. We have an isolation area that we will have on our campus if it's a student, and the steps that will be taken for them. And then we have steps for our employees as well. And then we work with the health department for contact tracing.
Initially, the Nassau County School Board said masks would only be required on buses and during class changes. But Dr. Burns says they're looking to expand that requirement after county commissioners mandated masks have to be worn inside public buildings.
Our very first task force was a medical task force made up of doctors in our community and emergency operations. We learned last Monday when we met with them again the importance of masks that they play in protecting everyone.
Before even sending their kids to school, Nassau parents are being asked to check their child's temperature and symptoms. Much more will be unveiled when the meeting starts in just under an hour at 6:30. It is open to the public, but space inside is going to be limited, so you are encouraged to live stream the meeting online. And if you can't make the meeting in person, you can still submit public comment online as well. We've posted 2 links, how you can watch the meeting and how you can submit online comment on news4jax.com. We're live in Nassau County. I'm Maggie Lorenz, Channel 4, the local station.